Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today I'm going to be doing my autumn makeup tutorial. It is really quick. It's about 10 products that I use. Just quickly counted them over there, and it incorporates a nice, easy, quick, bold lip, which anyone can do. So if you want to see how to do this look, please keep on watching. I'm first going to prime my skin, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover primer, which is the best. If you didn't see my review of this, I shall link that above now, and you can have a look to see which is the best primer for you. But this is a cracking primer. Also going to put the 5-second Garnier blur on, which I just need where I've got slightly larger pores, and I'm just going to pop that, just smooth that over the nose area and a little bit on my chin. I've not been drinking enough water lately. Do you like my hair? Ooh, I need to dry it and style it. I've just left it for now. Okay, so I'm now going to take the Morphe M439 brush, and I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. Now, when I put this on, you're going to see that it looks extremely pale. And that's because if you'd seen my full coverage foundation review, I'll link above as well, have a click on that and have a look at the full coverages that I trialed in my testing basics of makeup. And I'm not going to tell you why you have to go so pale. You need to watch that to find out. Okay, once that's blended into skin, I'm now going to take the NYX Conceal and Correct palette. I've got it in, I think it's 01, is it? Yeah, 01. And I'm going to take this pinky shade here, and I'm just going to use my ring finger and just pat that underneath to kill all the darkness under my eyes, which I have plenty at the moment because my 3-year-old feels it's his right at 3:30 in the early hours of the morning to come into my bed and wake me up and want to get up. So I'm really tired at the moment. But we're going to push on through, aren't we? Okay, so patting that underneath the eyes until the product has worked into the skin. Now, using your finger for under your eye is probably the best tool you can use, because the warmth from your tip is really going to melt, especially a very heavy cream product, into the skin more. Where's my concealer? Okay, I'm next going to take the Bourjois Blur the Lines concealer, and I'm going to, I think this is shade 01 again, and I'm going to take this and I'm just going to kind of pack it over the areas where I think I need just a little bit extra help, around my nose, just round. It's always around this kind of area, and I'm just going to pat that in. It's a very smooth consistency, this. It's lovely. I'm then going to powder and set all that in place. It's going to, and I tend to spot powder, especially when you're wearing a heavy coverage foundation. Sometimes you don't need it as much. So I'm just taking this on the nose, and just in the areas where I pop the concealer where I need it, and just over my eyelids, because I need it there as well. Okay, I'm going to bronze now and do a little bit of contouring, going back in with the NYX palette, and I'm going to take this brown shade now. It's quite a dirty, mucky colour, and most people will suck their cheeks in and do it here. Now I take mine higher because I'm older. You tend to, things will sag from here downwards. So as you get over, just got it on my tongue. As you get older, you need to kind of raise everything up. Once again, just using my finger, I'm going to take that along the jawline as well, like so, and just slightly down the sides of the nose as well, which helps. And then go back in with the buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff that into the skin. So by making your contour higher, you're instantly elevating your face. Okay, now I'm going to take the powder form of concealer and highlighter, and this is in my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star. Look, oh, look at the state of it. That, literally, I was tapping off excess and it just dropped out. Not happy about that at all, Charlotte. Oh, now it's going everywhere. Oh. Never mind. Right, okay, so just go over where you have contoured with the cream. Okay, I'm now going to take the Morphe M501 brush and I'm just going to dab in all that broken highlight and just take that down the tops of the cheeks here and just a little bit under the brow bone. So disappointed in this product for just, it wasn't, I didn't even drop it, it just broke, it just fell out onto the floor and I was there scrambling all over the floor trying to pick up and save it. It's not cheap. You'd expect that from, so I'm just going down the nose a bit, and I always do my Cupid's bow here. Now I'm going to go in with blusher, and I'm going to be using the MAC cream blusher, Something Special. I'm really liking some like the cream products at the moment to kind of keep giving that life to my skin. Okay, so I always put my highlight on first before my blusher, because it helps to make the highlight kind of burst through the blush. It just makes you look more radiant, really, instead of layering it on top of a blusher. Now, as you can see, I'm taking I'm not going like that and then putting it on there. I'm just actually just popping it on the high point here, just where your cheekbone is, just popping it there. Because if you did it on the apples of your cheeks, being like over 35, you'll start to see that your face will drag down. So if you have more mature skin, just make sure you're keeping everything higher up instead of keeping it low, and that helps to lift the skin and lift your look naturally. Alright, so now onto the brows. I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Artist. Now I did get, I'm just going to run through the brows. I did get the Brow Artist, which is brilliant, as in that it has a great square nib to it to draw the brows on. Actually, let me just show it you. So this is the L'Oreal Brow Artist, and it has a fantastic, like the square, which is just super easy to draw your brows in. However, I have got brown, what's this colour? What is it? Right, I have got ash brunette. So if it's ash, it means that it's pretty much a calibrated ash. It's got green in it, so it actually makes it more, oh, what the heck? What's the tone called?
Cool. 20 minutes later.
It's more on the ashy side, so it's better for those that have a fairer kind of brow. This, after wearing it for about 20 minutes to half an hour, it goes orange. I'm not joking. It is pure, even red. We were out and my husband was like, what is wrong with your eyebrows? I was like, what? You know. And he said, they're red, Naomi. They're like a reddy orange colour. And when I looked at them, I was like, no! It oxidised and gone that colour. So it's a brilliant pencil and it lasts and all that jazz, but the colour is completely off. Stay clear. So I went on and bought the Diego Della Palma, which you will find in Marks and Spencer's. They have this pencil, and I got this in the shade 103. It's got a nice little spoolie on the end, and I just run this through my brows. It's waterproof, which is cool, and it does exactly what it does. It stays on all day, so I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna have to get. Have you seen my little mirror my daughter bought me from Primark? It's so cute. I'll use it just to appease her, but it was very sweet that she bought that for me. So let's go draw my brows on. Nothing to see here. Brows done. I'm now going to move on to my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Kiko long lasting eyeshadow stick. I've used these multiple times on my channel. I'm just going to scribble this over the lids. There's no rhyme or reason, just get it on there, make it as messy as possible. I really find this is the shade, this is the shade 06, and it's quite a bronzy gold. And I'm just going to use a MAC, oh what's this, 213 in it? 217! You can tell I've not done a makeup tutorial in ages on here, and we're just going to buff all this in. I'm now going to go in with a little bit of bronzer from my Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I'm just going to go above the crease line, the socket line, and just kind of buff that in a bit. Just clean up those edges. Okay, I'm now going to take my Tom Ford eyeliner. You really do not need a Tom Ford eyeliner. You can use any liquid liner that suits you. And I'm going to tightline first. Now, I always think it's really important to tightline because it really does accentuate one eye from the other, and you can really see the difference in the two. Have me in focus. Now I'm going to then take the liner pen, and this is a very old kind of trick they used to do in the 1960s, where they used to, I don't know if you remember, Twiggy the model used to actually draw her lashes on. My mum was telling me that that was just a trend, all girls were doing it in London at the time. And I just go under each lash and draw a little line under each one to kind of like mimic the hairs. I do the liquid one. You could do it with a kohl, but I think it'll just smudge a bit too much. This gives it a bit more kind of precision, and that's what you want to do. You're kind of mimicking the lashes underneath. I just do a few on both sides. I'll let that dry. I'm not going to go in and curl my lashes now. I'm using the Shiramura one, but okay, now I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm using the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Baby Doll. Is it Baby Doll? No, Baby Roll even. Oh, and the brush is like it's got like a roll to it. I found in the beginning it was very, very clumpy, and it didn't separate the lashes at all. But as I've been using it more and more, the excesses of the product has been coming off, and the brush has been coming into its own. So it's very good. I like it. Okay, so that's my mascara done. You can see how really fluttery and it makes the lashes. So it's a super mascara. I'm now just going to do my lips, and I'm using the MAC Whirl Pencil. Rim will do a similar one. I think is it Coffee? It's very similar to Whirl. Just going to line my lips. Like so. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Lip Paint Matte in the shade 211, which is called Baby. And I just put that on there. And I only put a little bit on because this formulation is very, I find it really claggy. So it only needs a little bit. It smells really nice. It just gives that kind of nude lip that I want. And I kind of just press the rest of the product in. Otherwise it just sits, and you really need to make sure that you constantly keep your lips moisturised before you put this on, because it does cling to all the dry parts. Do you know that? Do you know what? I'm going to scrap that. I'm going to pop on Brick Lip Pencil. I don't feel this is very powerful enough for an autumn look. So I'm just going to... Yeah, that's better. That's a bit more punchy. So that's just Brick Lip Pencil I've popped on to finish my autumn look. So there you have it. That's my autumn makeup look. I hope you really enjoyed that. I enjoyed creating it. It's very quick and easy, and anyone can do it. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I look forward to seeing you all next Friday with a new video, and I'll see you then. Bye.